Thursday 1617. The Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. They were doing your there. Simon Shin Mem Beis. Siv Zayin. Shimon Shin Daled Mem. Siv Beis. You may some talk Shimon was Mishnah may start during the 7 days of the Sheb Brachas Chesed around Pergab in Zayin the Mashim Shiva. So Mishnah the first complete Sheb Brachas Chagam and Shiva may Abelos. Then you count the 7 days of Abelos. I jump. When Shloshim Abelos, you count the 30 days from the days of Abelos when they commence. Vein may Mishnah only Lombi Tam she's Mizbar Sifei in the days of Mishnah not count. He starts counting afterwards because it's like a yontif. Pimesa achar chuppah kana bias mitzvah, but that took place after the chuppah, before the bia. Yesh between the bokaram for those who permit relations before the kfura. Yesh between those who forbid. Taz chinikar, it's primary. Like the ragnei have said, you only permitted this on account of a loss. The zel kana chuppah. I'm not sure most of our weddings so that happens after the chuppah, so I don't understand that, but. Maybe back then it was different. They did most of the sunnah before the chuppah. Maybe the Baal Bil is mitzvah. There it can be Baal Bil is mitzvah. Mishum Bil Bil Vad Lo Yitiru. But just like on the Bia, they were not matir. Again, it seems to be different, but it's Chazal. We have no right to change it. No, Mishnah, you do 7 days. Mishnah, and he's got to wait those all those days before doing Bia. We have those days start the bills immediately. The bracket says Sham, that's the Taz, no Cain, but it's not true. Come for Baramuk, Fatuma, Love, Dogam Milbava, Tarva argues on the Taz. So it's Arshulchan, obviously. Ches, Yeshua, some Sedim, Ira Avails, Akash, Kisu, Rosh, Akala, that if the Avails happen after the Madekan, the Ganki Bachlis, the Chupi also bring it to the Chuppah, Vitam, Navik, Kala Avails, Toshi was very Mishnah, so Avails happening during the Shiva Sima Mishnah. Yeshua was that, that's the Drisha. Taz argues. On the Kasa of them, going right there, Nafil makes Ovish, Chasna, Mil, Shakala. Even the father of the chassan dies, the mother cow dies, which is the deen of the Gemara should be operative. Lonakin the deen of the Gemara. We don't conduct ourselves like Gemara. I'll cover the mace. You bury the mace. We're not going to avails. You avails chad osim a chuppah. Then you do the chuppah shitz mei mishnah. Ish anorim adayidna kom krovin talking about chanas chuppah vasuda. Because today it's not the father of the chassan or the mother kala who are unique in their toil. Today all the relatives toil. Things have changed. It's the 19th century. But Chanas Chuppah and preparing the Chuppah, the Sudas, and the meals. Favi was Mana Gemara and Zaytan Gemara. Like when one of the other relatives died, where you don't do the Chasna right now. That's the custom of Chenu Golam, the Chasm Sefer. That's the custom in the world. Ma'aseh Chol is a person who was sick with Tival Asos Nisun the Bito Basu. He commanded that they should make a wedding for his daughter, and they did it. He died after the Bia. Pascha Shakal Lotech Achamita. Pascha the cow should not follow the dead body. Even though I'm at Yontif, the relatives fathered the body. Come a kalash. I mean, they say based on Shabbos. By Kala, the minig is she doesn't leave her house till Shabbos. I don't think we have that minig anymore nowadays. Let's say she should not leave her house. It's a true name is Shosiaiko. If your name is Renee, do a Shakal. Today we don't have this minig. Today the Kala leaves me in the street. Can be male. So therefore, she does have to follow the coffin. In the places where women go out to Levaya, which is not everywhere. Test. That's just why the Chaim made Mishnah Yunugo Aveils. That it says after the Mishnah they conduct those Aveils. In Paga Rego, beyond it takes place. Yeshua, some say the Shiva, the council Shiva, continue Rego Shabbat Shiva. This Rego cancel Shiva. Yeshua, those say that the Kema died Lo Chala Belus. Belus has to take effect after Shiva Smei Mishnah. Ain't Rego Malat. The Rego doesn't cancel. That's a Ricky Baker. Really? This all applies whether it's a second time marriage or first time marriage. But it doesn't do us any good because Arukh HaShulchan said, oh, this is not no gab as matter of that. Shimem Gino, Din Isser Malacha Be'ir Kvara Makvura, the prohibition of doing Malacha in the town before the Kvura. Which obviously is not custom nowadays. Kasa Torah writes, where there's a dead body in the city called Bnei Ir Sluchin, Melacha, all the people say forbidden to Melacha. Yesh Chaburus Beer, they have a Kadisha, and they say Shkocha Misaskim Mesim, Biyama. Each one, I guess, there's several Chaburus in the city. Each one that has a designated day to deal with the deaths on that day. So everybody else is mutter, and they it's not their day. But when it's Chushla B'Shas, it's also not a time Levaya. B'Shas, it's also a time Levaya. Everybody sits and work, goes to Levaya. From Moy Cousins, from Moy Contact, Chazai, the Karmasha, me time is time is the day of Shia Mishi Sasik Bros. It sounds like the reason for this is that the people should be involved in the squirrel. I will come Mishi Sasik. But for also anybody time that somebody could be involved in the squirrel, mutter, they are permitted to do work. Somebody to be involved with his needs and the mutter do work. If there's somebody who can be involved in the tzrachim shari, it is permissible to everybody else to do work. Base avodas a Torah okay, but the Torah disagrees with that. The Torah says, Achrei writes afterwards, as far as Chasa reads chaos, and the Bahag, I guess, I guess the Beard gets close to Bahag. Bahag Mukila Dafka remains Mitzvah Shen Lokovin. Is that which your bottom loch is only by Mace Mitzvah, there's nobody to bury it. It's not clear. No, it's any mace. The Rabbi Nura V'chulei. Kasar Ramban, I think this is all the read scales running. Kasar Ramban, Mikan Yishmel Kol Reh Mace and Malavel. Somebody sees a dead body that's not accompanying him, regardless of whether it has people or not. Until he has all his necessity, which works going to be a large amount of people. Baruch Hule. The Torah reads scales. The Torah brings the right read scales from Ramban. According to Bag, what is one thing after the other? The fact that people hear about it. So that's obviously hearing about it is not on account of work, not on account of not having anybody to be involved, but on account of there being a dead body in the city. The diva about Vitzel Das Rabbeinu Beisayis Shulchan Aruch mace put ear called me ear Asrim Melacha. This is what the opinion of Beisayis says. There's a mace in the city. All the people say ear Asrim Melacha. Shkar Ra mace. Painted by the SME. Anybody sees mace does not accompany him. Achelo Kol Tzark until he has all that he needs. Bar Klolo, that's what the bar meant before. He is accursed. The city. According to these rabbis, obviously it's not because there's nobody to be involved, but because of covenant mace. And when they're chaburas, so there's enough covenant mace because there are enough people involved with it. When only individuals are involved with him, it's not the honor of the mace. That's all the people say. According to the Bahag and the Ram, it's only that there should be people involved. Come comes me out of Rabbeinu says, nevertheless, some says, how do you leave out their opinions? For Rambam, you know the possible to leave the Rambam. Kabachomer, it's really the Bahag kind of Kavasayu, the Bahag is like them. The bracket says, it says, Shom Shabidi Ramban, I'll do it. Shama and Shama Zotatis. I'll say whatever. Okay, I can't see it without seeing inside. We'll hold ear every year and each every year. Kadisha is a holy group. Shamis asking Mechabur is involved in the Kvur. V'chol b'nei ear me'utar melacha the for the rest of the seas out the melacha. V'aminik and the minik is shenoisim on the chashiv b'nei chanios. When you take a distinguished person in front of stores, so they close the stores meat until the coffin passes. Shemeis adam agadol. So every year when the greatest person dies, Krabakil, like the rabbi of the community, etc. Normally machanios you lock the two stores. Arachak until after the Kvura. It says Vrashdam, the Marashdam, maybe Shetzlam Kol Mace Chashuv Kol Mace Chashuv, not just the Gadol of the city, but any significant person who died. Tab Kfar Kotten in a small town, Ancient Shalom Zel Zek Shemesh, they don't greet each other. There's a Mason city. Chelosh HaPais Kapim Masach Smochis, based in the Gemara Masach Smochis. The Duadin Irktano, this is not just a small village, but a small city. Kol Shemesh Nikosh, as long as the death is felt in the city. Listens to me, Shemesh Adam Gadol, when a great person dies, even a great city, ain't Shalom shouldn't greet each other. You still should not greet each other in the basic verse. She's Mason when there's a death, when there's Leviah there. By the time where it has been buried. But there is no Meishalim, you can greet each other for a distance of 4 hours to the kever. Nearly, it seems to me, Even Beis Avel to the mourner should not greet each other. Came to Mokum Tsar, so the place of anguish Lonorli Soros B'Shalom. It's not appropriate to see yourself as if you're at peace in the greeting people. Yesh B'Kilim Mishum L'Shel Shalom Shalom Enok Shel Shalom Shalom. So some people make it because our Shel Shalom is not their Shel Shalom. Chalila Hakel. So Shalom is Chas V'Shloim Mekel. It's a story they say. I don't know if it's true. Not true. Probably not true. That the Moshe and the Chassan, the Satmar Rebbe, met for the first time at Beis Avel. And the Satmar Rebbe came over and gave Shalom to Reb Moshe. And Reb Moshe said to Satmar Rebbe, Ein Shalom Shalom Beis Avel. And the Satmar Rebbe pointed out a table which is between them and the Avelim and said, by Eich das is a mechitza. As Moshe was very Meko mechitza, not table height, 5 feet, with the top being glass, was well known sheet of Reb Moshe, the top being some other, that's not the solid. But anyway, that's a good story. Okay, so it says the brackets. You can't say it's because it's kind of count in front of the mace. It's mocking him that he can be Shoel Shalom. He can't base Ovel L'Shah says, and then it wouldn't be relevant to the base Ovel. The Maluig L'Rashah is that what kind of mocking is involved in this? And the tank much Gustam, that's because of gravitas. Furthermore, Ulaigan base Ovel have a Garash. Besides that, even the base Ovel could be like the Rash Klomer saying to the Avelim, Atem Shulim B'Tzar, Pan Achlim Shalom. You're sitting in anguish, but Shalom Aleichem for us. Shalom Aleinu. Okay, Shin Dalid Mem. Chiyuv Ha'esped V'Goylo Scharo. The obligation to eulogize and the great reward. The Gemara Mashu Gemara indicates in several places the Inyan Ha'esped U'Choyva Kol Meish Kol Shein Russia. The eulogy is obligatory on any mace as long as it's not in Russia. Came before with Divrei Rama. Reish Beis Kubesh Klasav Ha'esped Koven HaMesu. Ram writes the Ha'esped is an honor for the mace. Therefore, we compel the heirs to pay for people to lament Kononos, male and female, but softim also, and you eulogize him. They write it's a great mitzvah to be maspid. It sounds like that as well. Based the fees are according to Mao Zeshom Yushan Berg Dagsuvas Allah Sovalav Tani Komakom Shagul Aspid Maspidim Akal Shon. Why it's a place at a minute to be maspidim. Sounds like it's a minute issue. To set the Shem Reish Beit Dad Tani Yofa Kocha Bam Mikocha Av Vyava Kocha V'Chulei. The power of the father is superior than a husband because he has to pay for redemption. The husband has to sustain his wife, the father does not. But because he has to redeem her, she would take captivity for us, and he has to bury her. Malcolm Shogol must beat him. And in a place where there's a custom made to say hesped, the husband is required to provide for hesped. Masha Enkin above, as opposed to the father, he's not required to do that. It's explicit the father has no requirement to be eulogized. My husband has to do with minute. But this is really something else. Low is stam hesped, not but a generic hesped. At least korchalin, it's to hire musical instruments and kainos and lamenters, professional lamenters. And where when we should show this is what tour means. Because a tiny baby basi, when he says it's a bryce we learn, must beat him. In a place where they do hesped, in Perush Shirwagil Askim Makainos, a place where they do the special kind of hesped, they hire these lamenters to lament. Masalisha there, he has to lament his wife. You go to Tabao, if the husband does not want to pay for it, but via the father comes and arranges it and takes expenditures against the will of the husband. The husband. If you Rabbi says that special kind of professional hesped, that's the minhag. Avlo ma'im b'chavis hesped, so it's not about the actual, not about the actual application of hesped. Let's see, mom and hesped totally minhag to pay money for the special kind of hesped. That's totally minhag. That's the minhag. For Rambam Mokum Shem minhag last year, the Rambam talking about a place where the minhag was to hire people to do it. Okay, we're not finished yet with the issues here, so we'll continue to ask questions, but that's it for today.